The Akita originated on the Japanese island of Honshu in the rugged, cold, mountainous Akita prefecture, from which he takes his name. The dogs helped hunters seek out and bring down big game such as boar, elk, and the Yetso bear. A pair of Akitas would work as a team, with the male biting the beast and the female biting at it from behind. Their job was to keep the animal at bay until the hunters arrived to dispatch it. The Akitas also guarded family members and property. The Japanese government declared the Akita a natural monument in 1931. Akitas became known in the United States after an inspirational speaker and writer, Alan Keller, visited Japan on a speaking tour in 1937 and was presented with an Akita puppy. That puppy died of distemper, but Keller acquired another one who was her companion for the next decade. Unfortunately, World War II jeopardized the Akita's existence. Many were killed for food or for their fur. Enough survived though, and the breed was revived after the war. It was especially popular with American servicemen, many of whom brought the dogs back after a tour of duty in Japan. Those dogs became the foundation of the breed in the United States. A tax collector named Louis Doberman needed a guard dog to keep the money he carried safe from thieves. To create the intelligent, reliable guard dog that he had in mind, he crossed short-haired shepherd dogs with Rottweilers, black and tan terriers, and German Pinschers. Before long, he was producing dogs of a distinct type. The first Doberman Pinschers, as they become known, were seen at a dog show in Erfurt, Germany in 1897. 3 years later, the breed received official recognition as a German breed. During World War II, the United States Marine Corps used Dobermans in combat as sentries, messengers, and scouts. Dobermans are also seen in archival footage on Okinawa, one of the bloodiest conflicts in American history. The Doberman has a fearsome reputation, but the secret that has made him one of the AKC's most popular dog breeds over the years is his devotion to and love for his family. The Akita is a powerful and independent dog with a bold nature. He's devoted and protective of his family, especially children, but aloof towards strangers and potentially aggressive towards dogs he doesn't know. He can mistake the high-pitched screams and rough play between children as actual fighting and step in to protect them if he's not supervised. Early and frequent socialization are essential to help him develop the confidence and discrimination he needs to recognize what is a threat and what is normal. Unlike many other Spitz breeds, the Akita is not known for barking, which makes him attractive to apartment dwellers, but that does not detract from his abilities as a watchdog. He's highly protective, and when he does bark, you should pay attention. The Akita is not the type of dog to follow his people around, but he likes knowing where they are and spend time with them. Other people, he's just not that into them. This intelligent but independent dog can be a challenge to train. The Akita is not going to do something just because you want him to. You have to earn his respect. He responds well to clicker training and positive reinforcement techniques such as play, praise, and food rewards, but he also likes to do things his own way. To be successful, you must be patient and willing to try many different methods to see which works. Find an experienced trainer who has an extensive bag of tricks. Keep training sessions short and fun so the Akita doesn't get bored. Gradual training works best with this breed. Don't try to cram too many concepts into his head at once. On the plus side, Akitas are a fastidious breed, making them easy to house train. Akitas can get along well with other animals when they're raised by them since puppyhood, but they do best when other dogs in the home are of the opposite sex. They will go after unknown animals who come onto their property, and they won't back down from a fight if another dog initiates a throwdown. Before we continue, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, as it would mean a lot. Thanks. The Doberman's qualities of intelligence, trainability, and courage have him capable of performing many different roles, from police and military dog to family protector and friend. The ideal Doberman is energetic, watchful, determined, alert, and obedient, never shy or vicious. That temperament and relationship with people only occurs when the Doberman lives closely with his family so that he can build that bond of loyalty for which he is famous. A Doberman who's left out in the backyard alone will never become a loving protector, but instead a fearful dog who's aggressive towards everyone, including his own family. Never do that to your dog. When the Doberman is loved, socialized, and trained, there is no more wonderful companion. Any dog, no matter how nice, can develop obnoxious levels of barking, digging, counter-surfing, and other undesirable behaviors if he is bored, untrained, or unsupervised. Any dog can be a trial to live with during adolescence. Start training your puppy the day you bring him home. Even at 8 weeks old, he's capable of soaking up everything you can teach him. Don't wait until he's 6 months old to begin training, or you will have a more headstrong dog to deal with. If possible, get him into puppy kindergarten class by the time he's 10 to 12 weeks old and socialize. However, be aware that many puppy training classes require certain vaccines like kennel cough to be up to date, and many veterinarians recommend limited exposure to other dogs in public places until puppy vaccines, including rabies, distemper, and parvovirus, have been completed. In lieu of formal training, you can begin training your puppy at home and socializing him amongst family and friends until the puppy vaccines are completed. Talk to the breeder, describe exactly what you're looking for in a dog, and ask for assistance in selecting a puppy. Breeders see the puppies daily and can make uncannily accurate recommendations once they know something about your lifestyle and personality. All dogs have the potential to develop genetic health problems, just as all people have the potential to inherit a particular disease. Run and don't walk from any breeder who does not offer a health guarantee on puppies, who tells you that the breed is 100% healthy and has no known problems, or who tells you that her puppies are isolated from the main part of the household for health reasons. A reputable breeder will be honest and open about health problems in the breed and the incidents with which they occur in their lines. In Akitas, the health problems you're most likely to encounter are hip dysplasia, an eye disease called progressive retinal atrophy that causes blindness, an immune disorder called acquired myasthenia gravis, von Willebrand disease, an immune system disorder that affects the skin, and sebaceous adenitis, a disease that ends in total hair loss. The Akita Club of America participates in the Canine Health Information Center, a health database. Before individual Akitas can be issued a CHIC number, breeders must submit hip evaluations from the Orthopedic Foundation for Animals, or PIN-HIP, an OFA thyroid evaluation, eye test from the Canine Eye Registry Foundation, and optional certifications that are recommended but not required are OFA patella and elbow evaluations. One of the most serious breed-related health problems in the Doberman is cardiomyopathy, which causes an enlarged heart. An annual heart exam is critical in catching this condition early on, and no dog with the disease should ever be bred. Nor should any Doberman be bred without a comprehensive heart examination by a board-certified veterinary cardiologist and OFA certification within the past year. The sad reality, however, is that a dog who is fine one day can develop heart disease the next, and the puppy of two parents without heart disease can still develop it. Another breed-related condition affecting the Doberman is cervical vertebral instability, commonly called wobbler syndrome. It's caused by malformation of the vertebra within the neck that results in pressure on the spinal cord and leads to weakness and lack of coordination in the hindquarters and sometimes to complete paralysis. Dobermans are also prone to the bleeding disorder known as von Willebrand disease, as well as hypoadrenocorticism or Addison's disease. The Doberman Pinscher Club of America participates in the Canine Health Information Center, a health database. Before individual Dobermans can be issued a CHIC number, breeders must submit hip, heart, and thyroid evaluations from the Orthopedic Foundation for Animals (OFA) and eye test results from the Canine Eye Registration Foundation. Breeders must agree to have all test results, positive or negative, published in the CHIC database. A dog need not receive good or even passing scores on the evaluations to obtain a CHIC number, so CHIC registration alone is not proof of soundness or absence of disease, but all test results are posted on the CHIC website and can be accessed by anyone who wants to check the health of a puppy's parents. A good breeder will be able to discuss the prevalence of all health problems in her dog's lines, those with and without genetic screening tests, and how puppy buyers make an informed decision about health risks to their dog. Don't fall for a dishonest breeder's sales pitch. If the breeder tells you she doesn't need to do those tests because she's never had any problem in the lines, her dogs have been vet checked, or any of the other excuses bad breeders have for skimping on the genetic testing for their dogs, walk away immediately. Careful breeders screen the breeding dogs for genetic diseases and breed only the healthiest and best looking specimens. But sometimes Mother Nature has other ideas and a puppy develops one of those diseases despite good breeding practices. Advances in veterinary medicine means that in most cases the dogs can still live a good life. If you're getting a puppy, ask the breeder about the ages of the dogs in her lines and what they died of. Remember that after you've taken a new puppy into your home, you have the power to protect him from one of the most common health problems in dogs, obesity. Keeping your dog in an appropriate weight is one of the easiest ways to extend his life. Make the most of your preventive abilities to help ensure a healthier dog for life. Brush the Akita's double coat weekly to keep it clean and remove dead hair. During spring and fall shedding seasons, daily brushing will help to keep their excess hair under control. In addition, trim his nails as needed, brush his teeth, and keep the ears clean to prevent infections. Grooming is a breeze. Brush the Doberman with a slicker brush or Hound's glove every week, or even just run a wet towel over him. On the days he needs a bath, use a dog shampoo, not a human product. Rinse thoroughly and let him shake dry or towel dry him. The Doberman sheds moderately. Regular brushing will help keep him and your home neat. As with any dog, brushing before a bath helps eliminate more dead hair, which leaves less hair to shed. Your vacuum cleaner can work longer if you brush your Doberman regularly. The rest is basic care. Trim the nails as needed, usually once a month, and good dental hygiene is important, so brush the teeth frequently for good overall health and fresh breath. Check the ears weekly for dirt, redness, or a bad odor that can indicate an infection. If the ears look dirty, wipe them out with a cotton ball dampened with a gentle ear cleaner recommended by your veterinarian. It's best to introduce your dog to grooming at an early age so he will accept it gracefully. Alright guys, which one do you think you'll get? Tell me down in the comments.